All right, hello America. Thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to do a little test with some clear vinyl. That's your transparent, clear, see-through vinyl through the Roland BN-20. It's made by the vinyl itself is the Roland product directly from their website. If you need a product number, let me know. I can send that to you. So what I'm going to do here is I got these GPS tracker stickers that people buy to put on their vehicle, and I want to do a test to see how this would look without the white background directly onto the window, onto the glass. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is we're going to get rid of that background, and probably should get rid of that one too. Let's yeah, oops, I didn't realize that was let's see. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that one only. But here's the thing. We got that the way that that's shaped. So I just got to build this really quick. So let's ungroup all this, because I don't want that. My machine doesn't print white, and I don't know what's going to happen if I try to print it on clear that way. It might just come out clear, but don't know. So what I'm going to do here, let's take the exclamation point, group that, we'll hide that. Now we don't want that white in there, so I'm just going to take my shape builder tool, minus that out of there, just like that. Okay, now if you want to learn how I did that, let me know. I can show you. And let's see. Yep. Okay. So let's get rid of this one up here. Bring this back up here. About right there is good. Okay. So now that we got that clarified, sorry I didn't know that white was in there. Kind of took away from what I'm doing. We'll go ahead and group everything. And in my previous videos, I've been putting all my cut contours into a layer on top of everything. I still do that, but lately I've been just making sure the cut contour is on the top in the grouped file. So in all the grouped objects file, whatever. Okay, so let's turn that this way so we'll get the most out of our material. Now my material itself is 18 or 20 inches, so I'm going to do 18.5 to make up for those crop marks. Let's do about 6 on the height. There we go. Now these I'm going to do them at about, let's do 4 inches high. So you got 4 by 2. Okay. Now I want this as many as I can get across. So let's go ahead and copy that. I'm going to hold Alt drag, get that about where I want it. Say about there. Now instead of doing that all the way across, I'm just going to hit Control D a few times. Boom, there you go. Now by doing that, you'll notice that if you don't pull your first one exactly the same alignment, it's going to slowly come up like that. And that's the reason I'm grouping things now. Okay. So there we go. Now I can send this off to print now. Let's just make sure in my layers. Yep, everything looks good. Make sure you cut contours on top. I'll turn my stroke to about 0.5. Let's see. Yep, that's going to cut good. All right. So let's go ahead and actually, I was going to say maybe make another. I actually want to add something to this. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just do what we're doing. I start thinking of all these ideas of other things I want to make. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm kind of wasting my time doing all this over here. I'm just OCD. Don't mind me. So let's go ahead and save our file. I'm going to save this GPS warning 2. I'm going to put clear vinyl, just so I know if I ever run these, because I'm going to list these for sale, that they're okay to just, they're ready to go. Just pull that. Make sure your boxes are checked. Now if I had a raster image in here, this resolution box would be available, but I don't, so they're all vector images, objects. Alright, so now we're going to go into VersaWorks. I'm going to add this to my QA. Once I get to it, because I have folders from hell. Okay. GPS. Okay, right here. Clear vinyl. Okay, so let's open this up. Now, I'll get media width when I first load the file. When I go to cut, I'm not going to press that. So, first thing you want to do, first thing I do, go to cut controls, hit cut only, make sure you got your ants. That's what I do. Go back to print only. Then I jump back up to layout. Now, we're going to run one copy of this. So I want to, let's go down to quality. We'll do monomeric calendared vinyl. Do a dither. Now down here on your preset, I'm going to do true rich color to try to get some bright red out of that. Make sure you got your crop mark, cut control. Oh, okay. This was the, this is what I wanted to show you, okay? So, since I'm printing on clear vinyl, now if I print this the way it is, it's going to come out nice, but it's the black itself and the color is going to be a little bit transparent. You're going to be able to kind of see into them. So what I'm going to do here is go down to ignore default settings, overprint. I'm going to do 2. Now what that's going to do is it's going to print twice instead of the one pass, okay? And unidirection, bilinear, I don't know honestly which one to pick for what I'm doing. I got to learn more about that, but what the goal here is for these stickers to look nice on the glass of the car, not on the, and so they don't just really pop out, make your window look, you know, like a billboard. So we're going to do 2 on the overprint. I'm kind of wondering if I want to do 3. We'll stick to 2 for now, okay? So that's the goal here. Overprint on 2. Again, make sure your crop mark's there. And go to cut controls, return to origin after print. Now I don't really need to mess with the tiling or anything on this because I've done all that in Adobe Illustrator. So we're going to hit OK. Going to hit print. And when it's done, we'll jump back in here and do the cutting. So as you can see, everything's printing really good. It is going a little slower because it's doing that overprint. So once this gets done, we'll pull it out, and I think I will laminate it, you know, just for longevity, because this will be on the outside of a window. Now, doing things this way, you can mirror your image so you put it on the inside of the window as well, which I should have considered that, maybe made a couple of them that way also, but for demonstration, you know, this is how it is. When this gets done, yeah, we'll pull it out, laminate it, and go from there. Okay, printing's all done, so I'm going to take it out and laminate it. I think that that alone could probably keep me busy with everything. Okay, so Printed okay, color looks great. You can kind of feel it a little bit because there's 2 passes on it. So we're going to put this nice gloss laminate on here. Trim it down a bit. Okay. So on the laminate, I just took it off. So when I throw it in the roller, this part here will just slide right out the paper. All right, let's load that up. Get all my crap out of the way. See how that paper just popped right out? Okay, so now we'll just go ahead and laminate it. And that's good to go, ready to cut. Yeah, I don't really use the clear all that much. But once I started thinking of using it like this, okay, that's all locked in, ready to go. Okay, machine's all loaded, ready to go. So we're gonna open up our settings. Now here, I don't want to do get media width. I'm going to just leave everything the way it is. Go to cut controls, do cut only, check all 3 of those boxes. Cutting force, I'm going to do 80 because it's a really thick laminate. Now let me double check that. Yep, we're good to go. The light is green, the trap is clean. Oh, one thing so everything's cutting good. We'll just let that run. It's actually just about done. Got about halfway to go. We'll pull that out, check it out. Okay, everything's all done. Gonna take it out. So now just gotta do the weeding. We'll see how it looks. First thing I do is before I take everything apart, I'll just make sure the cut went okay. I'll pop the first one. So it looks good. This clear calendared vinyl is a little bit thicker. So take that into account when you're doing your cut settings. That's why I went up to 80 on this one. Normally I sit at about 75, maybe 70. Okay. Got one here that's a little stubborn. Looks like the cut didn't go through all the way. See, in that, grabbing it from a different angle, it just came right up. So sometimes a different angle might cause it to stick a little. Okay, we're here. One more here. Alright, so this is the finished sticker. I'm going to pull one up to kind of show you what they look like off the paper. So once you take it up, so that's what you got. See how it's kind of transparent? The difference with the overpass, the second overpass, is now you're going to have a more of an opaque ink, where with one pass, that GPS would be a little, well, the lettering would be a little bit see-through. So having this on your window, doing it with the clear, you're going to see it, but it's not going to pop out and make your car look like it's got a bunch of logos on it. So next we'll install it and see how it looks. Alright, so this is the demonstration part of this video. I'm going to put the sticker right here on this window of this truck. So you always want to clean the window. Make sure the glass is nice and clean, no dust. I'm going to take this sticker here, the one I made. We're just going to place it right here. Now I'm going to kind of bend it so the middle touches down first. And if you want, you can use tape and whatnot to align everything. Okay, just kind of give it a good rub. Rub out any bubbles. Okay, and that's it. Let me get a closer shot here. Alright, so that's it. It goes on really nice. The you know, you can't really, you can see it, but it's not popping out too much. I do got a little air bubble in there, but I kind of put it on in a hurry. I would probably recommend doing this wet. So I made 2 of these, so I'm going to try that again. But that's about what you're looking at. I don't know how good that looks in the video, but it's not popping out too much, so that's good. Now right next to it, I did the same thing with the Second Amendment sticker. See-through, really nice, on there nice and tight, and everything's laminated, so it's not gonna take any water or chemical damage, and it's on there. Now this kind of bubbly looking stuff here, had the same thing on the Second Amendment one, but where that's been sitting a little while, all that's gone now. So it will work itself out. Okay, let's do another one. Alright, so we're going to do one right here on this car. Again, you want to make sure everything's clean. Now this time I'm going to use the wet method. Okay, so go ahead and get it wet. Use some Windex or water. Okay, and then just align it the best you can. So we're going to put that on there. Everything looks good. Alignment looks good. I'm going to slowly just work out the moisture. So in that truck, I didn't put any water inside or any moisture underneath. With this car, I use Windex, and I think that's definitely the best way to go. Looks nice and professional. Now you can see underneath it's kind of got like a fogginess to it, but that, again, like the other one, it will work itself out. Looks good. It's got a nice transparent look to it. You can see the color's really nice. Yeah, I think we're good. I feel like with these, if I was to mirror the image and make them where they go on the inside of the window, I think I prefer that more than on the outside, but yeah, that's it. We're ready for production. Thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting and fun to watch.